Blessings and welcome to all of the charming Capricorns out there. This is Synergized Tarot by Tammy, and this is your teen tarot reading, whether it's your sun, moon, or rising sign in Capricorn. So, Capricorns, Happy New Year! Wishing you all the best that teen can bring. And yes, I feel you are really going to be focusing on yourself here, Capricorns, especially in the next year. You do have Jupiter in your 12th house right now in Sagittarius, but by the time the end of the year, it'll go into your sign, into the first house. You also have a lot going on in the first house position, and we're going to go through the astrological houses connected to your reading. And the first house is connected to the self position, to you, Capricorn. It is the Aries house. And I do feel you have so much going on in your first house. I do feel you're really thinking about some changes and restructuring and, you know, what you need to implement. Your pathway forward as you really evolve into this year. Jupiter will be going into your sign by the end of this year, and it will bring you the blessings that you want to really focus on your pathway forward. So I do feel this is the year that you really are going to be thinking about the changes that you need to in self and doing some restructuring with the 12th house of Jupiter in there. That is the mystical house. It's the connection to really growing spiritually and connecting more deeply to your angels and guides, the divine's energy, really listening to what is being shown to you, downloaded to you. A lot of beautiful energy of things coming to you. If you allow yourself to take time to meditate, because that is the house of meditation. With Jupiter being there, it's like, I can expand your mind. I can grow you spiritually. I can show you the way if you allow me to, connect with you, be a part of your vibration, as I am in your 12th house for the next year. So yes, focus on Jupiter this year. Focus on what is being shown to you. Listen to your intuition. You are evolving. There's something changing. And this month and where I do feel the focus is on you. What is it that you're tapping into and really taking time with the hangman position, looking at your life at a different perspective. And that's what the hangman card is. And that's why I feel you see the number 12 up there, and you do have Jupiter in your 12th house. And that is about being in the hangman position. It is about you really thinking about yourself. What is your pathway forward? What is it that you need to restructure and change? What is it the karmic situations that are ending that you are now developing? There's new karma. It's beautiful karma coming. If you just take time to really understand what you need to restructure, to look at your life differently, because there's luck in changes, there's luck in growth. And it's all about just really growing spiritually and really connecting deeply to what is being, flown inside of you, through you. So I love it. So yes, that's the first position. I feel this is a month that you're really going to think about restructuring. There's changes that I feel are evolving for you that are going to be very lucky. Like I said, I just feel, oh yes, and we got there we go. We've got this major eclipse in your sign on your fifth, Capricorn, and it will be in the first house. Okay, so there is something coming to you to really start to think about what needs to be, what you need to focus on more for yourself here, and really looking towards the spiritual side for those answers. The second house is your finances and resources, and you do have the Six of Air. So the Six of Air, it does look like you're moving forward on maybe implementing some changes that you have been wanting to do in your finances and resources. You see this journey, this ship. So it looks like there's clearance that is allowing you to maybe move forward in some type of journey in receiving, some, great resources and finances for yourself here. So let me pull another card to see about your resources and finances. Yeah, another card of, you've got the 4-leaf clover and the star card, blessings, luck for, it does look like you really are thinking about maybe moving forward and making some changes, Capricorn. Like I feel there's a lot of restructuring. Maybe you're making a decision to move forward on making, making a change in how you grow your resources. So it does look like there is clearance. You're moving forward. It could be traveling more. Maybe you're moving, but it does look like, and let me see where most of your energy is happening here, because you do have another eclipse happening on January 20th. That will be in your 8th house. Yeah, so big changes. The 8th house is the Scorpion house, major changes and transformations going through. But we're going to go to the third house, and the third house is connected to the Gemini house, and it is about communication. So let's see what is going on with the way that others are communicating, or how you are to others. And let's see if there's anything coming up that you need to be aware of for you, Capricorns. So there we go. I got a card here. Yeah, transformation. There you go. And I just talked about you having that eclipse in your eighth house, and the eighth house is transformation. It is, excuse me, changes that are happening for you. So there's some type of, let me get some water here. There's some type of change that's happening through communication, and I'm just connecting to something changing, and I just feel there's traveling, changing the way that you communicate, but it has something to do with maybe other people's resources. Yeah, there seems to be some obstacle and mountain, a challenge to get through this transformation, right? And I feel that's what's going to help you at the end of when that eclipse hits your eighth house. It's going to allow you to get through that blockage that you feel, and being able to transform and change something through communication, something through connecting with others. And like I said, I feel there's something to deal with traveling. Maybe this is about more traveling for a lot of you Capricorns, to receive more resources and finance, but it could be, you making a decision about maybe moving so that you can grow and expand, what you're trying to really bring about in your pathway here for you Capricorns. So interesting. So yeah, I'm seeing transformation and changes. The way you communicate, there is some type of journey that is going to get you out of the hangman position. It's because you're looking at your life differently. That's what it is. And you really are seeing that you are wanting to make some changes, some, pretty strong changes right now. And I feel right now it really is about, yeah, you have, oh, in your fourth house. So we'll look in your fourth house, because your fourth house, you have Mars and Uranus there. And the fourth house is home, family, security. So I'm feeling there may be something changing in your home, family, security. This could be, with the Mars being there, you're ready to make some changes. Again, it's maybe you've been in a hangman position for a long time. Maybe this is about making a change and communicating your feelings with someone, and really connecting deeper into a family situation. But let's see, the Six of Earth. Yeah, that's about balance in a relationship. Balance. This is really a nice connection of knowing that things are really peaceful and harmonious and balanced in your home life. So it looks like you've been really working hard here, Capricorn, to find the balance, and it's nice. It's a nice a give and take in that house. So yes, it looks like there's something. Maybe finally going to be balanced in your relationships and in your home life because of wow. And then you get the tree. So a lot of like peace and harmony. It's a lot of you are seeing a change. Maybe that's why the hangman is there, is that you've been really focusing on making some changes and really going deep to make some decisions about transforming and changing maybe how you live. There seems to be some type of luck. Feeling grounded, definitely, in a relationship. Maybe this is about moving forward in a relationship, maybe, moving in together. But yes, that's what I see. I see a move. I see traveling coming together. It looks like you've been waiting until the right time. But if this has to do with family and home, coming together with someone and finding the right balance, it looks like this is your destiny. It looks like you'll be moving forward in this relationship. But definitely, it looks like your home life feels balanced. And, there's a nice give and take. And it does look like there's a lot of comfort and security and feeling really grounded in your relationship and security and feelings of home around you. So fifth house is love, romance, children, your creative ideas, and you have the three of earth. So the three of earth is, really working hard on, a balance maybe with your relationships with your children and your loved one. So it looks like you're working hard to really find the balance in, finding some type of security and peace in your relationships and home. So it looks like things are really getting grounded for you here, Capricorn. You are feeling a lot more grounded in your relationships. That could be what is so peaceful right now. I see some of you definitely looks like you're finding some type of um, yeah, some of you are really making a change and maybe growing a family and feeling more stable. Especially you male energies there, huh? You are really finding ways to get stable. You have been really working hard, I feel, on yourself. And I think it's because, again, you have to go back to the hangman up there. It's really about you looking at your life differently and, really seeing what you need to do to make the changes, the transformation, so that you can have, what you want. And that's why you will be focusing on the first house of self. Uh, this a whole year, but especially this month, it's really about you focusing really on those changes so that you can start to prepare those changes as you go through this year, so that when Jupiter goes into your first house, Capricorn, and then you will start to, realize where your pathway is opening up. 2020 is a very powerful month, year for you. And you do have other eclipses happening. I think you have like 3 this year. So Capricorn, you're just going to have to stay grounded. You're going to have to really take time to meditate and realize that you're in a state of flux. And with the hangman, there's, things can change, but, um, I really feel it's a time of really focusing what you need to do to change, but maybe not having to pursue those things. But I do feel there is something that you are moving forward in your finances and resources. And the eighth house also is combining someone else's resources together, right? Like if you move in together, if you get married. So yeah, I see this connection for some of you, especially male energies. Maybe that's what I'm feeling is this strong connection of you evolving and making some changes for stability and really, peace and feeling more grounded in a relationship. Maybe that's what the big transformation and change is for you to really feel this joy and happiness in your home life. So let's go to where we at now, the sixth house. And the sixth house is what? Your day-to-day activities, your workflow, it's your health regime. So let's see how that's looking for you, Capricorn. Well, the six of water. So the six of water is about your emotions, and it is about maybe something from the past you're thinking about. And, it's just being more I feel emotionally stable, and I see these two sixes, got the six of earth and the six of water. So there may be a lot of emotional stability in your day to day activities and what you're doing every day. So it looks like things are just emotionally good and you're feeling balanced and getting grounded and understanding your emotions. Yeah, it looks like you're reminiscing from the past too about things, um, that. Um, you enjoy maybe with the sixth, and this is the sixth house and the six of water. So I'm thinking about doing things that you enjoy, maybe something that you have enjoyed in the past that you have been emotionally fulfilled by that you want to start maybe putting that in. And it could be, maybe you're thinking about getting healthier, looking for ways that you remember how you felt good in the past. Maybe this is about you finding ways to feel good again about um, in your day to day. And maybe that you're going to start a health regime because don't we all when we start to get healthy again? So this could be something about you really emotionally being free. So here we got the key. So it looks like the key to your day to day activities, your workflow is to be just emotionally open and knowing that things are looking very stable for you. And it really is allowing yourself to just, evolve and be more free. Yeah, there's just something that you're reminiscing, thinking about, making changes in what you do every day. And the key is to know that whatever you're feeling intuitively, um, for this freedom, for this transformation, for this change, you will have, the success. You will see your journey forward. You will have, a lot of assistance and faith and hope from your angels and guides. So the seventh house is your relationships and partnerships, right? And you get the messenger there. So interesting. So it does look like there is some type of message that maybe you are receiving or going to give in the seventh house. Like I feel there's some type of stronger commitment to a relationship, and maybe this is what it is. Some of you Capricorns are ready to give a message to someone regarding a commitment, a contract, a marriage contract. So let's see. So you got the whip here. So I do feel there's some type of change that you want to make because maybe there has been something stagnant in a relationship and you're ready to make this change. And this could be it. I do feel some of you have really thought about, your relationship and what you want. And I do feel this is about getting out of something that feels stagnant. You're ready to give some type of message to really connect maybe deeper to someone that you love. But yeah, there's something, some of you are really thinking about your relationships, making a decision maybe, and that's why I feel the hangman's there. Luck also to get out of something that hasn't been moving forward for you Capricorns and really thinking about yourself, about moving forward for this transformation. Maybe you've been thinking about leaving a relationship for a long time too, some of you Capricorns. And because you've got such the strong connection to your 12th house with Jupiter, uh, it's like you're really tapping into your truth, your essence, your understanding, and seeing, your relationships for what it is. It really is karma, right? Karma is, like I said, I feel a lot of you are completing some type of karma in a relationship or starting a new karmic cycle in a relationship. So there's some that are ending, some that are beginning, and both ways you're transforming and changing. And that's why we're going into the eighth house. The eighth house is that big eclipse that'll be happening on your 20th in the sign of Leo, in the eighth house of transformation, of endings, of other people's resources, gaining something from others. The three of fire. So yeah, it's about you planning for some type of change, putting things into action, and moving forward. Again, I see the ship, right? We see two ships here, a journey that you have been preparing for to make some change. You've been mentally contemplating on how to get through this mountain, but now you see that you can transform because you have the three of fire, and that is action from preparing. That is taking time to be in the hangman position to think about how you're going to make some type of transformation and change in your life. Yes, it's action time, a new beginning for some of you, right? Hope, faith, freedom. There's I see some of you having freedom with that horse there and the journey card. So yes, it's a strong connection of really focusing on what you want and desire. What is it that you need to restructure and change in your life here, to have balance and stability? And it looks like you have been praying, and you can move forward. Yes, there's some type of change and restructuring happening for a lot of you Capricorns, but it's leading you to, a better destiny, more balance, more connected to what your journey should feel like than what you think others should have for you, right? So let's look at the ninth house. The ninth house is your spiritual house, your spiritual values, connecting to those who can grow you, education, higher education, and also, foreign lands. And that's what I'm seeing, traveling, a lot of traveling here, and maybe to foreign lands for some of you. Um, the Hermit. So the ninth house. So this is all about guidance and taking time to really, listen and meditate. The ninth house with the connection to your 12th house, and you have the Hangman. This is really about the Hermit is connection to guidance. It really is about you seeking help and assistance to those who can give you that. This is your doorway to really understanding your pathway forward and making the changes. So I do feel it's important that you look out for your teachers, those who can assist and help you grow or give you some type of guidance, like myself. If you ever need some understanding about this transformation and changes that I do feel that you're going through, Capricorn, that is a connection of being able to give some type of guidance to where you are growing spiritually. So, that's what I feel with the Hermit card. It's really about a lot of you Capricorns out there with the 12th house of Jupiter this year. You are going to seek out ways to grow spiritually, to really connect more deeply, to find your teachers, your masters, your gurus, connections to others who really can fulfill you in that direction. And it will be very positive if you do. I feel Hermit card can also about you going back to school and learning something to grow you. It's like, a lot of you are really thinking about yourself. What is it that I need to really grow and transform and change? And this is why the eclipses are going to really affect you Capricorns this year. You have three of them, and that's really showing this evolving changes Capricorn is the connection to structure, right? So it looks like you're going to be changing that structure. Things are coming down, and you're going to have to reorganize. You're going to have to really think about your life differently, and how to prepare yourself for those changes. But it's bringing you to the destiny and to the place that you need to be at, right? So we're at the 10th house, and it's your career, your destiny, who you are, right? And you are the Queen of Fire. You are full of desire. You have ideas. I feel you're intuitively being connected to really understanding your visions deeper. A lot of you Capricorns have a lot of creative flair, and I do feel it's important for you to be that Queen of Fire. There seems to be something that you are developing. Maybe this is why you've been in the Hangman, this Hermit. There's something you are growing spiritually. There's something that you are receiving intuitively. Your visions are getting strong. Yes. So in your 10th house of career, make sure you're listening to uh, those ideas. Make sure that you are really fulfilling your desires, because it really looks positive in your career. For new beginnings, for changes. Yeah, I just feel, and this could be the Queen of Fire, someone who sees your potential, the passion that you have within you to give you some type of change in your job. That's why I said I feel a lot of you just be prepared. There's changes, restructuring, fire, new desire, and moving forward. A lot of you, I feel you're going to make some changes, and maybe, going on your own, being free. Maybe this is it, Six of Water, being free, reminiscing, and really being open to maybe things that you've really wanted to do in the past, but, you haven't had maybe not the courage, but the understanding that you can do it, and that's what Jupiter in 12th house is doing for you, is giving you that power of belief. It is about, understanding what your visions and your insights are all about to really create your desires. So let's go into the 11th house. And 11th house is, your hopes, wishes, and dreams, connections to others to help you fulfill your of earth. Wow. So this is about really finding stability and growth, I feel, in your 11th house. This is about really fulfilling your hopes, wishes, and dreams and desires to really grow. You got a lot of earth, and you are Capricorn, an earth sign, but you're very focused. And when you are ready to really fulfill your desires, there's no stopping you. You will work until you get to the of earth. And I'm seeing you got the 3 of earth and 6 of earth. So it's showing this balance and this hard work that you're going through to really grow your destiny. And the of earth is showing that you can make your hopes, wishes, and dreams come true. And you can have what you want with the of earth. That is stability. That's growth in your monetary positions, is really having everything that you really want, to be able to feel fulfilled. And that's where I feel, Capricorn. Wow, you can be fulfilled if you really focus on what your dreams are, and what you want to fulfill, and having the strength and power to do it. Yes. And connections to others. I feel the connections to others is how you're going to be able to really grow and transform. So there seems to be connections to others who are going to help you. That's Queen of Fire, maybe someone who is going to put things into action for you. But I see a lot of stability and growth in your friends, your dreams, what you hope to wish for in the future. And then you have, for the 12th house, the Emperor. And so, I feel this is, wow, it's just, this is you. I just feel how you're going to be this emperor. And this is where I'm feeling is a lot of you seeing your dreams come true if you really focus on these changes that you want to be. I feel a lot of you want to own your own kingdom. You want to be the emperor of your own, throne. I feel a lot of you feel like you have been preparing for this journey for a long time, and you've really made some changes to look at your life. And I do feel you understand that you are receiving insight and knowledge to allow you to be this emperor, to own your own kingdom, to go on your own way. And this is why I feel there's some big change, and it will be stressful. The mouse card there is to say, Of course, if you're going to be the emperor of your own kingdom, don't think it's not going to be stressful, because there's a lot of things that you have to do to put things into action. But I'm feeling through this connection here in this reading. I feel this is about you Capricorns starting off in teen to really look at your life differently. What are the changes that you need to go on the journey that you want? A lot of you are thinking about things that you know that you've really wanted to fulfill, but you haven't. And now this is the time, starting to worry all this information, that first eclipse on your fifth, the self position, it's giving you this power, this courage to say, I am the emperor. I can be the queen of fire and create my own desires, and be the three of fire to go on this journey and not be afraid to transform and change, right? Yeah, this is about, making changes, whether it's about leaving a relationship or growing into a relationship. But it's about you Capricorns really finding the stability that you want, the balance, right? And this is the month that you really are going to start to transform and change how you're feeling. And so before I close up here, I want to pull a few more oracles. Of course, I want to pull a romance angel and two oracles for these eclipses that are very powerful. And I just hope that you Capricorns really listen and express your love to those. So it's important to express your love, right? I feel that's why there's so much balance and harmony and connection. And all you have to do is express your love to those. And that could be what I'm seeing here, some type of communication, expressing your love to someone for some type of harmony. And I feel some of you are going to express your love to go ahead and make some type of gesture to, maybe solidify a relationship, transform a relationship, and grow it, and really feel the stability. Because I feel that eighth house eclipse on the 20th is about coming together and transforming and changing and coming together maybe with someone else's resources to be part of one whole energy. So I think that's beautiful to see. So yes, this is the month to really just express your love and give a lot of love to those. And that's why I feel there's so much balance that you can feel in your relationships. So you've got the first eclipse, and that is in the self position. You have the sun there, you have Mercury, you have Saturn, your big daddy, sitting there with you, and you have Pluto, and wow, this eclipse coming in. What is it giving you? A journey. Journey. This is what I said from the beginning here. We see there's something about a journey. We see this card here, the journey card, the three of fire, and the rider card. There's something about you being prepared for a journey to transform and change, where it's restructuring. It's restructuring. So don't be afraid of this restructure. Don't be afraid of this change, because you're preparing for some type of cool journey. Um, Very karmic, very karmic. Let me find the card. Okay, here we go. Lit is, and hopefully I have glasses. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's read this. Journey, journey, journey. Movement, relocation, travel. Exactly what I said here. Um, those are the key words. Pack your bags. The journey card foretells upcoming travel or shift in location. It may be as simple as a vacation, a retreat, or class, or even a work-related trip. This card could also signal a move of residence or a job relocation. The upright position indicates that the plan should go off without a hitch. Still, be clear about your motivation and mindful of logistics. All of life is a journey, and this card is telling you that you have some exciting and inspiring adventures ahead. Your affirmation here. I am attracting wonderful new adventures to me. My life is a blessing, taking me to new places inside and out. Yes, you are taking a journey, not only physically, but spiritually with that Jupiter in your 12th house. So keep on going on that journey. Uh, so much beautiful changes and adventures await for you if you do. So let's look at the next oracle here. And that one is on the January 20th eclipse in Leo, in your 8th house of transformation, of endings, of changes. And this is what you get: commitment. Commitment. Hello, didn't I say that? I really feel some of you are moving towards some type of stronger commitment. If it's not in love, it's, I do see that. I see some of you are making a stronger commitment, a new journey. But it's a commitment to yourself to maybe really make some changes to fulfill your own journey. And that is being committed to your journey, being committed to your true journey. What is it with all that energy in your first house? Where are you going, Capricorn? Where are you sailing towards? What is it that you are envisioning and seeing as you sitting on your throne as the emperor? What is it? So let's see. It's just time for you to be committed to that. So let's see now. Commitment. Let's read this. Your true commitment is a responsibility to the heart, mind, body, and soul. This is a good time to make one. Partnerships formed at this time are harmonious and powerful. The commitment card also indicates the natural evolution of a relationship from its inception to a literal or metaphorical marriage. At the very least, there is a promise of fulfillment in some form. However, you must be conscious of what you're committing to. Be clear about the nature of your commitment and your responsibility to it. Others are more willing to enter into partnerships at this time. Remember that your partnership with Spirit and the highest version of your own self will engage the highest self in other. That's beautiful. And that's really that connection to the 12th house with Jupiter being and all that energy in your first house. So I love that for you, Capricorn. This is really a journey that you are preparing for and will be transforming and changing. But it's, it's the end of a cycle of karma to begin a new cycle of karma for you. So prepare your journey and know that you have Archangel Michael with you. There's a lot of guidance that you're receiving because these two cards are connected to receiving guidance. And like I said, a lot of happening in your 12th house, right? And receiving the guidance from Archangel Michael. So it's important that you are definitely meditating and asking for a guidance because you do have beautiful angels and guides who will be there to assist you. So let's read about Archangel Michael here. So here we go. Archangel Michael is a channel of divine power. He is seen here sharing his energy with two small children, bringing them great strength and support. He is about to pick up the boy and he can help you lift your energy too. When you receive this card, know that your energy reflects Michael's amazing strength. This can be a cycle of an increasing power for you, one where you feel your courage growing and you know what action to take. Next, trust your convictions, your power, and your resourcefulness. Michael upright heralds a time of greater courage, force, initiative, and action. So don't delay. He's right there with you. So tap into the dynamo within you and take the action that compels you. With Michael and your own power, you can move mountains and lift yourself to new heights. So the Akashic Force message, close your eyes and sense Archangel Michael's approach. Begin to feel the force of your own courage and strength grow within you, making you ready to take action with confidence and peace. Feel the power that fills every part of you now. Blessings. How beautiful is that? So, yes, need I say more here? Just prepare for this journey. This is why you're in this state of flux. You're encouraged to look at your life differently, to prepare for this transformation, this change that's coming to you. It's a beautiful, powerful one, and it's bringing you to being your own emperor. Really, that is your transformation from the hangman position to transformation to the emperor. Pretty cool. So, yes, this is a beautiful reading of preparing yourself for this journey, and it looks like there's a lot more peace and insight for you all, and beautiful journey of commitment coming for you. So, beautiful message. And of course, if you ever want a personal reading, please reach out to my website or email address. My links are below. Really appreciate all your support and love and sharing and subscribing and all your beautiful comments, and of course, all of my amazing clients. And until next time, with pure love, there's synergy. Tammy.